Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have this 2022 Nissan Pathfinder, and we're going to do the Taillight Tints installation for this vehicle. So this is how it looks before the installation. This is your factory taillight lenses, and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that might hit the lenses. Link for the product will be down in the description below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So the tools you need in order to install the tint kit will be Slip Solution, Tack Solution, a heat gun, squeegee, and a microfiber towel. And a step-by-step guide in order to create the two solutions will be in the description below. So before we start on the installation, we want to make sure we clean the lenses. So all you need to do is just apply Slip Solution onto the lens and then just remove any contaminants that the lenses might have. Okay, to start off the installation, we're going to start off with installing the top piece here. So with this one, it's just applying Slip Solution on the piece we're going to be working on. And you're just going to align it right on the edge here. So start off by aligning it here. And you're going to have material that goes tucked in inside here. Because the tail light here does curve inside, the material is going to go tucked in as well inside to cover the lens. So once you have it on the edge, apply Tack Solution underneath and on top of the film. Hold it with one hand, and then with the other one just start squeegeeing the film. That way we start tacking it down into position. And then you are going to notice that the tail light here does have a little curve design here on top and underneath. So for this one, we are going to focus first applying the top portion, and then once we finish applying the top portion, we're going to go to this piece here. So just start tacking down, align it. Now that we have everything tacked down here, now it's time to work on this section here. So with this one, we're just going to apply a bit of tack solution. Before using heat, we want to make sure we can tack it down without heat. So just use your thumb and try tacking down all of the film. So just tack down. Should just help the film tack down here. Once you've brought down most of the film, if you still see that there's fingers on the bottom piece here, just apply Tack Solution, and then with heat, start bringing this section down. So as you can see, we're able to remove the fingers and then just finish off with the rest of the fingers that are on this edge. And as you can see, all of the fingers got removed. So you just rinse and repeat the same process to remove the fingers that you come across here. Just Tack Solution and work it down with heat to remove any fingers. And then once you're done with this section, we're going to move on to the top section here, and it's just the same thing, applying Tack Solution and then with heat to help the film mold to the curve that's underneath here. Okay, and once we secured this section, now we can move on with the next installation, which is this one here. So with this one, it's just applying Slip Solution once again onto the lens and then onto the tint. And we're going to start off by aligning it to this end first. So the film is going to overlap a bit onto the top piece that we installed earlier. So make sure you align it right on the edge. Once you have it on the edge, lift the film just to adjust it. Spray Slip Solution behind the film, because the next thing is stretching. So make sure everything's aligned, and it is going to overlap as I mentioned. We're not going to tack down this section yet because we're going to stretch it up to this edge first. So if this area is wet, just dry it and then start stretching up till it reaches to the edge here. So stretch it here until it reaches here, and then stretch it here. So it should match all of those sections. And now we can start tacking each section down. And then if you have fingers here, just apply Tack Solution, and then with heat, you'll be able to bring these fingers down. Okay, now we move on to the last piece here. So to cover up this section here, it's just going to be applying slip solution and aligning it from here. And it is going to overlap the piece that was just installed. So just align it right there first. To secure it in its position, we just apply tack solution. Make sure when you're going, everything is aligned. So just like that. Once you have it tacked down, apply tack solution, hold it with one hand and squeegee it in place. And then underneath, we're just going to start removing any of the solution that we have. And then start tacking down. Okay, and the last thing to do is just sealing this whole section. So just apply tack solution once again. And this time with heat and a microfiber towel, we're just going to go all around to seal this section here. That way it doesn't lift. Okay, now that we have this section done, now we can move on with the last piece here. Okay, so for this one, it's just applying slip solution on the lens and then on the tint. And we're going to start off by aligning it on this side. So just place it for now. And what you're going to need to do is align it here and on this section here as well. And you're only going to need to stretch just a bit to reach it up to the top edge here. So let's secure this section first. So just apply tack solution underneath and on top of the film. And then hold it in place and then start tacking down. Now that we have a good amount tacked down, we need to stretch the film going up in order to meet the edge here. So it's just a light stretch, doesn't need too much, but if you need grip, just dry this area up, stretch it, and then once you have it up to the edge, start tacking it down. And then same with here, stretch it and start tacking down. And to help this section tack down, just apply tack solution and continue with the squeegee. And when you're squeegeeing, squeegee at an angle because there are going to be some fingers here. Okay, now that we have this whole section secure, we're just going to finish off over here. You're just going to need to lift the film just a bit and stretch it up to the edge here. It's just a light stretch, as you can see here. You're just going to lift the film and apply the slip solution. And we're just going to do a light stretch, that way it meets the edge here. Do a light stretch. Hold it in place, apply tack solution, and then start squeegeeing. Okay, and that's pretty much it. And now we're just going to apply tack solution and add heat to remove all of the fingers and start sealing everything that's lifting here. Okay, so the last thing to do once we finish with the installation is just post heating. So just apply tack solution all around and add heat all around the edges and anywhere where we overlap the film. Okay, so that concludes the installation video for the Taillight tints for the Nissan Pathfinder. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to give a video a like, make sure you're subscribed and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any upcoming installation videos. Thank you for watching and we'll see you on the next one.